Hey, I'm Jack Wingate, and I am your host for Business, Branding, and Beards. And on today's episode, you won't get to see a whole lot of my face, but I'm going to show you how you can gain back 20 to 40 minutes of your day every day with a simple technique where we use email signatures to automate certain emails that we send all the time. Let's check it out. All right, so here is a really good time saver that I have found when it comes to email and what we'll call email automation. And it's not your typical email automation system, but it's just a simple hack that will save you some time. Now, let's set this up a little bit. When do we use this? Well, we found that over time we were sending the same responses for the same situations over and over again. So instead of having to type these out every single time, we would create a new quote unquote signature within our email client, which is Outlook. Now, also we created signatures so that anyone in the organization, when replying to a similar question, would have the exact same answer. That way we have some sort of uniform response. So here's how you do it. I'm simply in Outlook, and we will click New Email. Over here is the signature bar, but before we do that, you can see right here that here's my normal email signature right here. And we use a product from a company called Stamp that makes this cool little stuff. I'll link that in the show notes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to go over here and click the signature drop down, edit signatures, and I'm going to go in here to create a new one. First off, I'm going to take out what it says there, and I am going to paste our current signature in here, which evidently didn't work. That's user error. Let's copy this again. Control C. Let's see if it works this time. Edit signatures. Control V. Evidently, it just doesn't want to work. We're going to copy this old signature. Control C, shortcut there for you. Edit signatures. Let's create our new one. We will paste in our current signature, and then right above it, we'll simply type what our message is. Thanks for the quote request. We will be with you shortly. From there, I'm going to go in here and rename this. We'll just call it test for our purposes today. And then that's it. So we'll X out of there. We'll go back over to our signature line, and we will simply select that signature, make whatever your subject is, and send it. And that's how you do an Outlook signature. Again, we really prefer using Outlook over other email clients. Preference is all I have to say. I mean, everyone has their own thing, but you can do the same thing in Gmail by simply going in here, going to our gear icon, clicking Settings, and in the Settings button, you'll scroll down because you should already have a regular signature in here. But what we'll do is I'll copy this again. Control C. We'll click on No Signature, and then we will save this. If I can get down to the bottom, we'll save the changes. We'll go back into Settings. We'll click on Labs. And over here, we will enable canned responses. As you can see, email for the truly lazy. Save and then send your common messages using a button next to the compose form. Also automatically send emails using filters. So Gmail does try to make things a little easy for you. We'll hit Save Changes, and then we will go back into our Gmail. Let's compose a message. Let's just type in some stuff here. Control V. That's again, I'm just putting in our common header there, and then we can type in thanks for the response. I'll click this right here. This is where we're going to hit new canned response. We'll enter it, label test. Okay. And then, so the next time we come in here, we can hit compose, click our canned responses, label test, and there you go. You can send away. So that is a really good, quick, and easy way to save yourself some minutes in your day. And if you're having to do this a bunch, you think about it, that adds up. And for, as you can see in our actual Outlook, we have a few, and I don't have to send as many as I used to, but here's a good response that we had. I mean, you can see there are hyperlinks in here. Well, that would take some time if you were having to compose this, each time. So there you go. Hope this is well. Use it, implement. If you have questions, just give me a shout.